trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just
I can't believe I believed everything we had was last. So young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream of one day having your kiss. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong. I can't believe I fell for your schemes. I'm smarter than that. So dumb and naive to believe that with me you're a changed man. Foolish of me to compete.
Hey Shawty's Angels, what's good? And welcome back to Shawty Creations. If you guys are new to my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're not new to my channel, then you already know the vibes, bitch. First things first, stiff whale. Stiff whale.
stiff whale. Woo! Stiff whale.
Okay, so today's video is going to be a story time because you guys know that my teenage years have been wild. I spent 90% of my teenage years stranded. And this is another story of me stranded. So I'm going to be telling the story while I'm installing this beautiful hair that I received from Hairspells. Thank you so much to Hairspells for sponsoring today's video. Look at me. Look at me. If you guys would like details of this hair, please do check the description. I have a link to purchase this hair itself, the price, all the details that you guys need to know about this beautiful Brazilian 18-inch child. It's not even 18-inch. This is like a 22-inch, 20-inch type of wig. But yes, guys, if you guys want any details to the hair, coupon codes, how you can save some money, then please do check out the links in the description. Everything will be in there. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. So before we get into today's story time, I just want to give you guys some information about the hair I will be installing in today's video. So Hairspells sent me an 18-inch lace frontal wig. It is a straight wig and it comes in the color 1B. So it came in this really cute packaging. It's like a purple bag and it has the branding on it. Okay, Hairspells. So inside this package, we have the hair, of course. But before we get into that, let me show you the other goodies that they sent me. So they sent me this leaflet or pamphlet, whatever you guys call it, with the hair care, how to maintain the hair, how to wash, and all the information that I'm going to need for this wig. They've also sent me this really cute pin that says sexy because they think I'm sexy. So those are the two goodies that came in the bag, as well as just a label that shows the type of hair and how long the hair is. Okay, now moving on to the actual hair. So I'm just gonna insert a video of how the hair looked when it came. When the hair arrived, it did come pre-customized. It had already been plucked to a certain extent. It wasn't plucked too much, which I like, because if it was over plucked, there's literally nothing you can do about that. So that's how it came. And then I actually took the wig to my friend Lelo to get plucked some more, make it all cute and shit. So this is how it looks right now. You guys probably can't really see. She did pluck it some more and she did kind of do some more baby hairs. Okay, and then this is how the hair looks. Look at she. Girl, I don't think this is 18 inches. This cannot be 18 inches. Okay, so without wasting any more time, let's start the story time as I install this wig. Like, yo guys, I used to like things. All facts, no printer. In grade 9, right, I was part of this squad of 9 girls, and I'm sure you guys have heard about the squad of 9 girls in my first story time about, you know, the guys and shit like that. But anyway, this is not what this is about. So it's 9 of us, and we decide, okay, this weekend, it's about to be lit. It's about to be lit, girl. It is about to be lit. So we decided, like, we literally planned this whole weekend of drawing. We planned like where we were gonna go, whose house we were gonna sleep at. Like, we literally planned proper finances. Who were here, who were there, where we sleeping, where we're going, how much is the ticket. Like, yo, it was like we're planning a friendcation over here. So I'm gonna use fake names for the purpose of this video, just to hide the identity of these people. Okay, so this was the plan, right? My friend Nicole was like, okay guys, on Friday you guys can sleep at my house, because the draw was also like closer to her house. Her mom was cool with all 9 of us coming over. So cool. Friday was we're gonna sleep at Nicole's house. Then my friend Sarah offered for us to stay at her house on Saturday, so that the Saturday draw afterwards we could go to her house. Mind you, we were supposed to go to Sarah's dad's house, not her mom's house where she actually stays, but like her dad's house. According to our knowledge, all the plans are in place. Our parents are cool, you know, we're going to Nicole's house, and Nicole's mom was cool with us going to Sarah's house. So cool. Friday, we leave our boarding house all together, because we're in boarding at the time. We leave all together and we go to Nicole's house. We're getting ready for this show, yo guys. We're looking all cute as shit, guys. And you know, like back in the day when you and your friends used to go to like a party, would go to like a draw, yo dude, the excitement, getting ready, getting our outfits ready, putting on makeup, because those are like the early stages of us wearing makeup, you know what I'm saying? So cool. We go to the party on Friday. We have such a good time. Like, everything just ran smoothly. Like, everything was just perfect at this point. So we were just like, you know what, we actually planned this weekend properly. Okay, so remember, this is Friday night, the first night of going out. Everything like just worked out smoothly in terms of like Ubers, paying for our Ubers, because we calculated everything beforehand. That night was the best. I'm not even gonna lie, it was like the best. So cool. That was everything that happened on Friday. So Friday's done. Saturday, so the plan for Saturday was we were gonna leave from Nicole's house and go to the draw. And then after this draw, you know, I can't even call this a draw. This was a house party, straight up house party. Guys, remember Suicidal Days? One thing about that event, one thing about that party, nah? Like, if you didn't go to a suicidal, I don't know, like you have a block of your teenage life missing. Like, genuinely. I mean, everybody has a story to tell about suicidal. So cool. Child, we're like, hey, we're gonna go to this house party. Cool. Now, mind you, Nicole's mom didn't know we were going to a house party. Like, she was cool with us going out. She just didn't know we were going to a house party per se. Because the event we went to on the Friday was a U19. Remember, like, those U19 parties that they used to have, like, back in the day? So that's the kind of event we went to. The plan was we were gonna leave from Nicole's house, go to the house party, and then Sarah's dad was gonna pick us up for us to sleep at Sarah's house. And then the next day, Nicole's mom was gonna bring our bags. I know it sounds like, why even? But yeah, that was the plan. We're getting ready. Repeats of Friday. We were making sure that, you know, we was looking all cute and shit. According to us other 8 girls, like, the plan is in place in terms of Sarah's dad picking us up. Like, we didn't think there were any issues. Like, we're like, okay, cool, this is what's happening. Nicole's mom is cool, we are on. Okay guys, let me focus here, lay this, and then I'll continue with the story. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this hairband to lay that glue down. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it back just like that. Clip this hair again. So cool. We get ready for Suicidal. We pull up in an Uber van, squat deep. We have the music pumping and shit. We pull up around like 7. It started like 6. Pull up around 7, we get there, everyone's having a good time, everyone's having a joy. So at this point we were split up and I was with Sarah. Like Sarah starts to look stressed, like she starts just not feeling okay. And so she moves away and she's on her phone, she's on a call with the sister. Now her sister is staying at the dad's house, right? So her sister was like, I saw on statuses that you guys are at a house party. You didn't even tell dad you guys are going to a house party. What? Busy telling her, I'm gonna tell dad you guys were at a house party. Guys, that time, Sarah's sister is older than her and that. Like your older sister's supposed to understand. Like we're trying to go to house parties, we're trying to join, we're trying to do all these grown folk things. So her sister's like, y'all, I'm gonna tell dad you guys were at a house party. Now Sarah's trying to convince, like, no, please don't tell dad, please don't tell dad. And I'm there like, what's supposed to happen? So cool. She was like, nah, it's cool. She's not gonna tell my dad. Everything's still in place. He's gonna come fetch us at midnight. I'm sure this was around 8 p.m. Yes, it was around 8. Because I was like, it's 8 o'clock. We can't leave at 8. Then at around 10:30, 11, the cops pull up. Let me tell you something about 2K16. If you hosted a party and the cops did not shut down that party, it was not a real party. The cops pull up at around like 10:30, 11. They shut down the party, but it took a while for it to shut down. Like they didn't pull up and then it was like shut down. So they came at around 10:30 and the party, everyone had to leave at around 11. So cool, we're walking out. Everyone is just like, now, at this point, everyone is on the street of where this event was happening. So it was at a house, but everyone is now chilling on the street. Let me give you guys some background. First of all, Suicidal was in Centurion. My friend Sarah lived in Boksburg. Nah. So we were like, okay, it's 11. Let's not tell Sarah's dad that like he must come pick us up now because he's probably already on his way if he's coming from Boksburg. So he's probably already on his way. Let's just chill, wait for 12, talk to people. And at this time, like we are still having a good time. Even though the party shut down, everyone's outside, like we're still enjoying our time. 12 o'clock hits. We're like, okay, you know, probably you'll be here like 15:15. It's fine. Like we're not going to stress. Fine, 12:15. He's still not here. So we're like, okay, Sarah, please call your dad just to check that he's on his way so that at least we know someone is coming. We just need to be patient. Tries to call her dad. His phone is off. How? Can't think now. But think about us. We were so optimistic. So we're like, oh no, he's probably driving. He's not going to be answering his phone while he's driving. It's fine. Now, people are still on the street at the time. Nah? People are still there on the street. We're interacting with other people. Like, at this time, you're not even with the whole squad anymore. Like, you're talking to different girls, different guys. Like, it's just a vibe. So, even in that, 12:30, 1:45, we were not stressed because we're having a good time. We're like, okay, what time for us? 1:30. Now the police are like, you guys cannot be standing here on the street. Like, you guys need to go home. You guys need to go somewhere. Like, something just needs to happen with you guys. But you cannot gallivant on the street. You guys. It's in the middle of winter. No? My girls and I think we're motherfucking city girls. We went there in crop tops and tights and a top like these, guys. Like straps. And it is 1 a.m. in the middle of winter. It is cold. Okay, let's go to the garage. Probably we can sit inside because the garage had like a little cafe inside. So probably we can sit inside because it's motherfucking cold up in here. Then they were like, no, you can't sit inside if you're not buying anything from that little cafe restaurant. And it was closed anyway. So I was like, even if we wanted to buy, we couldn't. But anyway, guys, at this point, Nicole is annoyed. Because firstly, her mom didn't even know we were going to a house party. So she can't even call her mom now and be like, Mom, please come fetch us because Sarah's dad is what. Yo, she is panicking, she is stressing. The rest of us 7 girls are like literally chilling. I don't know why we're not stressing at this point, but we're not stressing. And people's phones are dying. They ask the people at the garage to charge their phones for them. They're like, nah, it's cool, you guys can charge. Cool, we're sitting with these guys, these 2 guys that we met at the party. So they came with us and they were just kind of like making sure that we're safe, making sure that we get home safely. Wada. 1:30 hits. 2 o'clock. Nothing. 2:30. Nothing. 3:30. Actually 3 o'clock. Huh? Nothing. Now we like, guys. Hey, we are stranded. Because if your dad is supposed to finish at 12, I can understand maybe he comes 12:30. But 3 o'clock, he's not answering his phone, number 1. We don't even know if he's on his way. Is his phone even on? I don't even remember if he wasn't answering his phone or his phone was off. People's phones are dying. Everyone is trying to like, we had one charger, guys, one charger. Everybody's just trying to charge a little bit. Now, guys, Uber to Boksburg from Centurion. You know, let's even check today how much Uber from Centurion to Boksburg is. So I'm using Bolt now. From, I'm just gonna say Centurion Mall to Boksburg. A normal Bolt is 429, right? But now we're 9 girls. 9. Okay. So I'm gonna say the van, which is up to 10 seats. Hey guys, I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of this and add it. 900 Rand from Centurion to Boksburg. Guys, at that time, I didn't even know how much Uber was, but I just knew we did not have the money. Cool, now 4 a.m. comes, and I think at this point, this is when I start to panic. I'm like, first of all, the sun is coming up soon, guys, and we are sitting at an engine garage in the middle of Centurion. We don't know where Sarah's dad is. We don't know if he's even coming, And I mean, how do you leave 9 girls in Centurion, knowing that you're supposed to pick them up and go Boksburg? How did you think we're gonna get home? So the guys that we're with, he's like, yo, if you can just charge my phone, I can ask my driver to take you guys home. Guys, this whole time, these niggas were watching us stress. Yo, they were watching us trying to call here, trying to call there. They're just chilling with us, talking to us, having convos. And this whole time, you had a driver that was coming to pick you up. And you tell us now at 4 in the morning. I'm a Jedi. We charge his phone. It charged for a little bit, and then he called his driver. He's like, this is a situation. We're with these 9 girls. They need to get home, and yeah, can you take them home? And we all had to take out 30 Rand each. And I mean, in comparison to what Bolt was expecting from us, 30 Rand was really nothing. Sharp, 4:45, his driver arrives. And he arrives in like a 4-car door. Nah, that's what they call it. Like a Toyota Yaris. Guys, I don't know what the car was, but those type of cars, those Uber XLs basically, were 11 people. Because it's the 9 girls and the 2 guys whose driver this is. So let me tell you how we sat now. At the back, we sat 4 and then 4 lapped on top of those 4. In front, it was 1, 2, and at the back, in the boot, one of our girls had to sit in there. So it's the 1, the 8, 10, 11. Yeah, 10, 11, and then the driver. Guys, when I tell you, I was so tired at this point. We drove all the way to Boksburg. 5 o'clock in the morning. My mother thinks I'm sleeping. She thinks I'm safe and I'm sleeping. That time, we are cramped up in this car and we are driving to Boksburg. The sun is rising. The sun is rising at this point, and I'm just thinking to myself, yo, guys, what did we get ourselves into? For real? Okay, guys, I decided I'm gonna style the hair while the frontal is being laid as I continue the story, because my story is finishing and my hair is not. So I'm gonna be using this heat protective that I got from She, the South African hair emporium. I'm just literally gonna take a like 1 pump. That should be enough for the whole hair. Put my hands together. Start on like tip of the hair and kind of just bring all of it up through the hair, just to make sure that the heat does not damage the hair. Anyway, so cool. We're driving back 5 a.m. to Boksburg, guys. I mean, that car ride was so quiet. It was so quiet. Everyone was just like, what the fuck just happened? So we end up getting to Sarah's house. We get to Sarah's house. We knocking, guys. We knocking. We knocking. No one's answering. She tries to call her dad is not answering the phone. She tries to call her sister not answering the phone. Stepmom, no one is answering the phone at this point. We're knocking. No one's answering the door. No one's answering their phones. It is the middle of winter, flipping 5:45 in the morning. The sun is coming out. We are cold. And these guys have to leave, you know? Like, I mean, they couldn't wait like long for us to get into the house because like no one was answering. And guys, the thing is, where were we gonna go? First, we were stranded, insecure, trying to get to Boxburg. Do you guys know how far that place is? We eventually get there by fire, by force. I mean, I think the angels were just with us that day. Like, the fact that we met those guys, they chilled with us, stayed with us at the garage, like, ciao. So, where Sarah lives, like, the house is made of glass. Like, it's made of glass. It's this fancy house. So she was like, that's my parents' room, like pointing, because you could see the glass. I think it was a sliding door. I'm not sure what it was, but it was like glass. So you could see it from outside. And the decorations they have outside are these little pebbles. So we're like, guys, let's throw the like little pebbles at the glass window. So fine, we're throwing, we're shouting, Sarah's dad. She's like, dad, please open. Guys, we did this for like a good 10 minutes. We did this for a good 10 minutes. The knocking on the door and the calling was like another 15 minutes that we're doing that. So she's calling. Then, guys, and then Sarah's dad comes out. Nah? He comes out. It looks like he had been sleeping. He doesn't have a shirt on. His whole belly is out. And he's like, why are you guys making so much noise at 5 a.m. in the morning? And I'm thinking to myself, sir, you were supposed to pick us up. What do you mean? Why are we making noise at 5 a.m. in the morning? And then, guys, he's just like, okay, fine, we must come in. So we get in. He doesn't even say anything like, oh, I'm sorry for not picking us up. Like some sort of explanation as to why he didn't pick us up. Nothing, guys, nothing. And then like a few friends and I, like out of the 9 girls, were like, maybe Sarah didn't even tell her dad that he was supposed to pick us up. Because which parents would leave 9 girls in a whole different city when they're supposed to pick them up? The whole time we were there, Sarah was making it seem like, oh, my dad's not answering his phone. Like, but he should be on his way. Crazy. It was all a lie. She lied, guys. She lied. Until this day, now we're in 2nd year. That was grade 9. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 5 years later. And we still don't know what really happened that night. We still don't know. Like, did Sarah not tell him he was supposed to pick us up? Did he know but just didn't pull up? Yo, guys, to this day, we will never know. But one thing about me, guys, I spend 90% of my teenage years being stranded. Middle of winter, guys. We were stranded in Centurion and we had to get to Boxburg. Story of my life. Okay, angels, I've officially finished installing this hair. This is how it's looking right now. There's a lot of flyaways, so I'm gonna be using this foam designing and wrap lotion. And this I also got from the South African Hair Emporium. This is how it comes out. And I'm just gonna use that on the parting right here, just to control those flyaways because it gets a bit much. You know what I'm saying? But I think this hair is super cute. I love how it looks on me. I like how I styled it. And this is like Beyonce in 2002. One rule of advice: go out, be stranded, know how to get home if you're stranded. Because guys, at this point, I'm so street smart. I'm a thug. Anyway, angels, this brings us to the end of the story time and the end of this video. Thank you so much to Hairspells for sponsoring today's video. I absolutely love this hair. You guys can already see, child. Stiff whale. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.
You're the reason